masks that provide a 100% blackout that you can customize to fit your eye shape and head shape. They have an option for everyone between their bands and their eye cups, which you can mix and match to suit your preferences. Personally, my favorite is pairing the Pro eye cups with the silk mask, but another standout option is their sound mask, the most comfortable Bluetooth sleep mask in existence. It's designed specifically for side sleepers, thinner than a yoga mat for zero pressure, and you can easily adjust the speaker position without removing the mask. If you're just looking to relax and refresh yourself instead of sleeping, I recommend the cooling eye cups or the steam eye cups. This might sound a little crazy, but one of my favorite forms of self-care is taking a warm bath with some nice aromatics and using the cooling eye cups in the Pro mask and just zoning out for like 15-20 minutes. It feels like a luxury spa experience, but it's so easy. So please click the link in the description or use the code SLEEPY at checkout to get 10% off of your order from Manta Sleep. Thank you so much for sponsoring this video. Gaslighting used to actually mean something, but now you just use that word whenever there's something you don't want to admit to yourself, and I remind you of it. Like the fact that you're tired. I can tell you're tired. Like, the only thing that's keeping you awake is switching videos. If you just stopped and committed to a video, an ASMR video, you'd fall asleep. But you're like, oh, this isn't relaxing enough. This isn't what I want. So then you keep watching other stuff. And it's actually keeping you awake. Literally, the video that you clicked on before this would have gotten you to sleep. You can go back to it if you want, but I mean, you clicked on this one, so I think it's probably healthier if you stay here. Are you gonna? Or are you gonna mess yourself up again and try to look for something better? There's nothing better. Like, all ASMR artists slay, alright? And they would all get you to sleep because you're tired. Like, you could probably go to sleep watching Discovery Channel. I mean, you could go to sleep watching Mr. Beast or something. You are that tired. But you're here now, so take a minute. Take a minute. Take a pause, and I bet you'll fall asleep, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I know you're not asleep, but have you realized how tired you are? Think about it. Think about how heavy your body is, and how good it feels when your eyes blink. Every single blink right now. Blink. Oh my god, doesn't that feel great? The darkness. Okay, we're gonna do something else. Blink, and now take your hand and put it over your eyes, and see how much darker it got. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Close your eyes and put your hand over them, and then take it away, over them, and take it away. And just think about how much the lighting changes and how comfy cozy it feels when it's really dark. It feels really good on your body, right? Just to like be in the dark. That means that you're tired. That means you're really sleepy and that you need to sleep. I am not doing anything to convince you of that. I mean, I'm not a good convincer. I'm really not. I'm like maybe if I were like a man in a suit, I'd be a good convincer. Like if I had like a lawyer degree, but I'm just me, and I'm making you realize that you are tired. This is on you. You already know how tired you are. You already know that you're exhausted. You already know that all you want to do is lay down. Stop holding up your head with your neck and just relax. You know that you want to close your eyes and go into that darkness and just shut down for the night. You know it even better than I do. I was wearing this hat the whole time.
What? Do you not like it or something? I can take it off, but I was already wearing it. Nothing changed. Yeah, no, I swear. Like, you didn't notice? Well, then you must be really tired. How do you not notice someone in front of you is wearing a hat? That's like the first thing I notice whenever I talk to someone. I'm like, are they a hat wearer? What are they hiding? What are they hiding under there? I'm not hiding anything, by the way. I'm an open book. I was wearing this hat the whole time. I wouldn't lie to you. It would be a weird thing to lie about, wearing a hat. You're really tired. Like I think you're so tired you're actually hallucinating. Sorry, I went cross-eyed because there's a fuzzy. I just saw a fuzzy float. I'm not hallucinating. If you didn't see the fuzzy, that's because your eyes aren't sharp enough. Because you're tired. Like, you're literally probably all seeing things all blurry. I'm worried about you. Because you need to sleep so much. You probably need to sleep for like 10 hours. Otherwise, like, I don't even want to know what's gonna happen. You might start thinking that, you know, you're just watching YouTube right now, and that I'm not literally right in front of you telling you to go to sleep because I'm really worried. I'm really worried. I'm really worried. Okay, let's do a little test again. Let's do a little test. I want you to blink, open, blink, open, blink, open, blink, open, blink, open. Okay, how do you feel? What? I'm inside right now. People don't wear hats inside. Unless they're hiding something. I'm inside right now. I wouldn't wear a hat inside. First of all, it's really rude. I don't know why you would accuse me of something so rude. I have really good etiquette. I took a lot of etiquette classes when I was a child, so I would never wear a hat inside. Do you want me to wear a hat or something? Do you have like a thing for hat wearers? If you are feeling attached to hats, I think you might be the level of Delulu. That means you need sleep, okay? You need sleep. You desperately need to flop those floppy arms and flop your floppy brain straight to bed because you are tired. Shh, don't interrupt me. You're very tired. I'm really worried. Like, your skin. It's looking so sleepy tired, like all of the colors drained out of your skin. You can't even follow my finger. I was obviously I wouldn't do this if I wanted you to look at my nose or something. Don't try to pretend you weren't trying to follow my finger. Anytime someone does like this, it's implied that you follow their finger. I did like this and you weren't even following it. Your eyes are tired, they're heavy, they're dry, they're sleepy. I can see how red they are underneath, like whenever I touch them. And whenever I tickle your eyelashes, doesn't that just make them want to close? Here, watch, close one eye and I'm gonna put my hand over it. Doesn't that feel nice on that eye? Doesn't that feel nice? Try to open that closed eye and I'm not gonna let it with my hand. Doesn't it kind of feel nice for that muscle to just not be able to do what it's supposed to do? Let's do it on the other side. Keep this eye open, close this eye with my hand over it. Doesn't that feel nice? it's relaxing whenever you force yourself to sleep. And that's what you need to get better at. Like, you need to get better at just using your mind, the theater of your mind, to go to sleep. Because in your brain, there is the perfect ASMR video, okay? And the ancients, they didn't call it that exactly. They just called it going to sleep, calming down, you know what I mean? But it's not too different, okay? You just kind of lay down and you just let your mind wander, and then you float into oblivion in exactly the way that your brain needs to. If you fall asleep listening to stuff, you actually don't sleep as well. If it's like still playing while you're asleep. It's true. It's really true. But now you're here, okay? Now you're here. And I don't want you to like move and, turn it off, because I don't want to wake up your body. I don't want to wake up your body. Let's just keep you calm. Keep you calm, keep you calm, keep you calm. And tomorrow, whenever you wake up, you can turn off the YouTube autoplay feature. Don't worry about it now. It's too complicated of a task for you to figure out right now. But whenever you wake up in the morning with a fresh brain, instead of this little dumb little peanut that you have going on right now, whenever you wake up with a fresh brain, it'll be a very easy task. Because it's just a toggle. You just turn that YouTube autoplay off, and then every time you go to bed, give yourself a max of like 2 ASMR videos, and any ASMR video you click, you have to watch it to the end. So it'll probably just take one, and then you'll go to sleep instead of convince yourself in this really, concerning, addict-brained way that you need a different ASMR video and a different ASMR. I wouldn't be mad if you just watched this video every night. It might be good for you. I'm not just saying that because I want you to watch my videos all the time. I'm not. I'm just saying it's an option. It's an option. Shh. Don't worry about anything. Don't worry about anything. Just worry about going to sleep. And it shouldn't be something that worries you anyway. It should really just be a task that you execute for the sake of your body and for the sake of, getting better skin and probably better gains from the gym. Better skin and gains from the gym. Because if you keep going on like this, you're just gonna shrivel up. You're gonna shrivel up and become a spirit of pure cortisol and inflammation, and I don't want that for you, because you're important to me, and you're so smart. You're so smart. You're just better than this. You're better than this. You're better than all of this, confusion and distress. I know how good you could be at taking care of yourself, at doing the bare minimum to really shine in the world. If you just took care of yourself, the world's not ready for that, okay? You're self-nerfing because you're overpowered. Part of me does think that it's on purpose, self-sabotage. How overwhelming your own potential is, and you're afraid of the responsibility of your own potential, so you self-nerve by, not getting enough sleep and maybe not eating as well as you should, and all these other little things, not checking your email enough. But they would be easy for you to do, right? It would be easy for you to get to sleep on time, to wake up on time, to eat good food, to check your email inbox. All those things are really easy. You know exactly what to do. You know when your bedtime is. You know what you should eat. You know how often you should exercise. You know how often you need to check your email inbox. You know exactly how to idealize yourself. And you're not allowing yourself to do that because you're afraid great power comes great responsibility. But guess what? There's a lot of powerful people out there who are being very irresponsible, and the world needs you to be powerful and responsible. It does. And the first step of that is taking care of yourself. Going to sleep. It's not like it's hard. You've done it almost every single night. So it can't be that hard. Like, if you can get yourself to sleep, then I think anyone can get themselves to sleep. And you are anyone, and therefore you can get yourself to sleep. Because you have. It's not like you've never done it before. It's not like I'm asking you to ski down Mount Everest. It's not like I'm asking you to catch the largest alligator. It's not like I'm asking you to do the cinnamon challenge or the ice bucket challenge. It's not like I'm asking you to tell me who you voted for. I'm literally just asking you to do something that you do all the time. It's the most easy, most non-controversial thing. Everyone sleeps, including you. And you're like pretending that it's hard when it's not. Like, the fact that you're being so stubborn about it is really concerning. Like, are you okay? What did you eat for breakfast? Are you sure you didn't accidentally, like, instead of your multivitamin, did you maybe, like, take someone else's, like, medication and you're having, like, weird side effects because it's not what you're prescribed and so it's making you act, crazy? Are you crazy? Are you being crazy? I think you're being a little bit crazy. But it's not you. You're not crazy, you're just acting crazy because you're pretending like sleep is really hard, and it's easy. It's so easy. All you have to do is go to sleep. All you have to do is go to sleep. You just gotta shut those eyes. Scratchy, 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 call me. Scratchy, 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 call me. You have to go to sleep. I'll even play with your hair if that's what it takes. I don't really like playing with your hair. It's not like it's like really soft or anything. It's not like I love playing with people's hair, but like I would literally do that to help you go to sleep. I would literally take my hand and put it on your head and say scratchy, 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 call me. If that helped you go to sleep. Scratchy, 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 call me. I would literally do that. And like, I don't do that to everyone, but I would do it for you because I want to see you reach your potential. I'm not intimidated by your potential. I'm inspired by it because, like, I do take care of myself. I take care of myself, and all I do is make ASMR videos on the internet. Like, I'm not that impressive, but if you took care of yourself, you could like end the war. You know what I mean? Like, if you took care of yourself, you could like cure cancer. If you took care of yourself, you could figure out how to healthfully colonize Mars in a way that is like good for humanity and not really bad. And if that sounds like impossible, that's because you haven't gotten sleep yet. You would figure out how to make it possible and a good thing. You could do great things if you slept. You could do great things. Have you ever, like, do you have a pet? Have you ever had a pet? Do you have a roommate who has a pet? Or do you, like, know what a dog is and, like, how cute they are? Or a cat or a bird or whatever? Would you ever look at them and be like, you need to stay awake and finish your work tonight? and not sleep yet because you have too much to do. Would you ever even think that at a dog? Like, some dog toys are like long-term dog toys, like the toys that they rip into shreds until all of their stuffing is torn out and then they're just a flat noodle and then they like rip it up even more. That's like a long-term toy. Would you ever, after the dog has the toy for like a week and it's still like stuffed, would you ever say, "Dog, you need to finish that chew toy tonight because you have work to do. You're not finished yet, so you can't sleep until you finish ripping up that dog toy"? That would be ridiculous. That's what you're doing to yourself now. Like, the dog should like, all dogs deserve to enjoy their daily labor of chewing up their dog toys. You deserve to enjoy your labor of saving the world in exactly the way that you're supposed to save the world. And the way to enjoy it, one of the ways to enjoy it, is by getting enough sleep and taking care of yourself. Because if you take care of yourself, then, like, you're gonna have a better time doing everything in the world. You're gonna have a better time. For real. I really think you will. Because you're a good person. You're just bad at being a good person. But you're a good person. Just like me. Anyway, I'm gonna go outside. This is a hat that I just got just now. I've never worn it before. Do you like it? This is the first time I've worn it. Do you like it? I've never worn it before. You must be thinking of a different hat, because this is the first time that I've worn this one. I have different, like, paper hats, so maybe you're thinking of, like, a different paper hat. Here, you can touch it if you'd like. Just, try not to wake yourself up. Try not to wake yourself up by touching it. But this is a paper hat, and, I've never worn it before. Except for just now, when I just wore it. So I think you must be thinking of a different hat if it looks familiar to you, but whatever. Obviously, you're just really tired and you really, really need to sleep, so whatever. I'm not gonna fight with someone who's, like, so tired they can't think straight. It's pretty obvious you are way too tired. Way too tired. So let me just do you a little favor, okay? And put my hands over your eyes and let you feel how nice that darkness is. Isn't that darkness nice? And doesn't that kind of hurt? Doesn't all the light kind of hurt a little bit? That's because you're tired. You gotta sleep. You've got to sleep. You really have to sleep. I promise you can sleep. It's not that hard. You've done it just about every night since you've been born. And, you're gonna do it eventually again tonight. You are. You are. And it doesn't matter how stressed you are. It doesn't matter how lonely you are. It doesn't matter how uncomfortable you are. You're gonna get some sleep tonight. For real. You are gonna get some sleep tonight. Like, what do you think is gonna happen? You're just gonna be casually awake for 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 hours? That's not gonna happen. You're gonna go to sleep. You're gonna go to sleep. Sleep. Close those eyes. Blink.